The great thing about the three-point battle is the Warriors have guarded the three ball well too. 6 for 21 from the Sixers.
Draymond opening the second half, missing that three. VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre, Dominic Barlow, and Andre Drummond for the Sixers, and they give it right back.
Well, Edgecombe just threw it at his shin bones. Barlow couldn't handle that one, but the Warriors are guarding the three ball extremely well. 32 points in the paint, though, so that's where your focus lies. Now you got to clog up the paint, too.
Jemski holding and waiting for a cut. The shot clock at 8. Ran it on Edgecombe. Santos the open three. Ricocheting out to Drummond. Now the Warriors had 11 turnovers in the first half. What's the number, Kay, for the second half to win this game?
5.
Okay.
Stay under 5.
Season high is 25 turnovers. That was in a loss to Portland. So.
We've seen the Warriors do it, though.
Absolutely.
Just change gears at halftime.
Edgecombe off back iron, and Guy Santos came back. Don't just to let Drummond grab every rebound.
It's all hands on deck. There's 5 guys out there. Use all 5.
Playing without Jimmy Butler the rest of the year. You're playing without Steph Curry tonight. Horford off the Jemski drive, and that three is flat.
Well, the 2 good looks. You got that one off another ball screen. Change the angle on that one to get inside.
It sounds silly. I'm just happy there's a shot attempt every time.
Basically. Got to give yourself a chance.
Maxey back to Drummond. Very little space on Draymond. Drummond unable to hit that, and Oubre the offensive rebound, and then back to the ground. Rebounds in a game. You're like, wait a minute, this can be part of my game. I'm going to do it. Little Phoenix Laker road trip.
That's going to be fun. Yeah, as a young player in this league, you're always trying to figure out what do I have to do to get consistent minutes. For him, it's offensive rebounding and energy and cutting. All of that, running the floor.
Santos with Oubre knocking that away, but it'll be Warrior ball.
Guy Santos has been playing so well.
And then Bona with 10 for Philadelphia. They've done a good job bottling up Maxey so far. Jemski had a good look at that three, but out back iron.
It's another solid screen from Al Horford. You like the looks they're getting. You don't want to get 3 happy, though. Sometimes you can turn the corner and see if you can get a little closer to the basket now. You've missed a good amount of them already.
With that strong left hand, and
they called a foul on Moses Moody.
You're in this game against a Sixer squad that's won 4 in a row. They took care of the Clippers last night. Ball kick that'll recycle the shot clock
out to Eric Hausen.
So much so that the Warriors gave him a championship ring on ring night. Even for that, they brought him out there and had him unveil the banner.
He deserves it.
He is the Steph Curry of his job. Oubre off front iron there. Edgecombe off front iron again. Sixers' 3rd opportunity. These long rebounds would be deviling the Warriors this trip down. Shot clock at 5. Edgecombe's got to create something out of nothing. He has no problem doing that. Moody stayed down. The Warriors played phenomenal defense 3 straight times, but good offense beats good defense in this league.
They had the Warriors spread out enough, gave Edgecombe enough space to go ISO.
Draymond doubled. Melton open 3. The Warriors have not scored in the half here. They've all been threes. They've all been open looks, and they haven't hit any of them.
I was going to say they are getting open looks. Tyrese Maxey just lunged at Draymond. Thought he would sneak up from behind.
Maxey is fouled from behind.
So it's so much basketball. I said he watches NBA every single day. He'll be playing video games and still have his point guards. Likes watching Donovan Mitchell, SGA. Student of the game. Refreshing.
Warriors need to break the seal here in the 3rd quarter. Only 4 minutes of not scoring. Al Horford missing that hook.
Well, Al Horford had the mentality you're looking for, which is to go inside after you missed a bunch of threes.
Maxey getting it back now. He's got Horford on a switch. 2 men were lurking there. Drummond on the kick out. Oubre for 3. And so this is just like the Runkin Iverson now are running Reebok.
They are. Well, Iverson's got a lifetime deal with Reebok.
Guy Santos off the Melton delivery, and there's the first bucket of the 3rd for the Warriors.
Well, that has been the problem. At the start of the 2nd quarter, it was a turnover. This quarter, it was just missing shots, but they're getting the looks they want. They got another good one there.
Edgecombe. He will draw a foul.
Edgecombe is bound.
People are asking on different levels, like, what are the Warriors going to miss without Jimmy Butler? He just drove to get knocked out, and he got 2 free throws. He had 1 of 2, but the free throws right now are 15-2, and that has nothing to do with the officiating. That has everything to do with the Warriors are so perimeter right now. They're not going into the lane.
We saw how Edgecombe jumped into someone there.
Right.
Warriors have driven at times this game. They just drove to pass. They haven't really jumped into someone.
Threw it away. Draymond tracks it down. Shot clock at 3. Buddy had to hoist off front iron there. So the Sixers bottling up the Warriors.
You don't want to let them get too much separation. You're just trying to keep this thing as close as possible. Here's another double team looming for Maxey.
I like the plan on Maxey tonight, though. He's 1 of 5. Just other Sixers are executing. Edgecombe with the shot clock at 3. From the elbow, the fadeaway. Pat Spencer could not have played him any better than that.
And Draymond kept drumming off the glass by himself.
Draymond an open 3. Okay. It all started inside out, and then Guy Santos on the swing, and the Warriors have cut it to 7.
And D'Anthony Melton creating, driving in there, make defenses react.
Threatening the lane. Oubre on Santos. This is the best hair matchup of tonight. And out of bounds, that's Warrior ball.
So basically they kept Oubre on the sideline there. Both defenders.
And come from 15 down in the first half. Draymond missing that 3. They're down double digits here and then cutting it to 7. So they're trying to have the extended comeback. And Edgecombe corkscrewing and laying that up and in. That was pretty.
That's hang time.
Edgecombe's got 16.
You're okay with the way the Warriors have shot the 3-ball, but they can show and go some of these, especially when they're closing out all the way.
Speaking of show and go, Guy Santos hit in the face.
Drew a foul.
It was the first team foul of the quarter. Shot clock at 7. Okay, now wait a minute. Melton hit the deck there. Pat Spencer to beat the buzzer and hit the 3.
Anthony Melton got knocked over, threw a bullet pass from his backside.
That's the new play. Get knocked down by Pat.
Pat Spencer was ready for it. Give him credit.
Grimes on the sideline. Shot clock at 12. Edgecombe's been the hot man for 3, and he got it. VJ Edgecombe, he was 1 of 11 last night, 8 of 15 for 19 points tonight.
Well, Guy Santos was in front of Drummond under the basket when he caught the ball. That's a long way to go.
Spencer has Drummond switched on to him. Guy Santos setting up, good post, shot clock at 5. Late clock again for the Dubs. Buddy Hield and a wide open layup.
Through there, got a little bit of a rub screen, an intentional one. Intentional, unintentional.
Watford to get it to Drummond, he was fouled.
And for the Sixers, you got to try to keep your aggressiveness while keeping your discipline. You roll. Rick Celebrini son will be cheering for him.
Drummond 1 of 2, and the Warriors don't get the missed free throw. And now the lob. Drummond again rebounding his own miss. And Watford, somehow the Warriors come up with a stop. And then you've got a goal.
Oh, they got counted.
Now wait a minute.
Oh, so you can challenge this. They actually called something here.